everyone, welcome back to Liz Sews. So I got tagged last night by Akram's Ideas to do a sort of like a reflection on MMMay called #memademaylessons. And I'm traveling right now, so I am coming to you from the glamorous hotel room that I'm staying in Idaho Falls. So I just thought it would be sort of easy to just sort of sit down and go through all of the questions in a little like waffle style. So the first question I have is, what prompted you to join MMMay this year? So this was actually the first time that I've done MMMay. I've been sewing for about 3 years now, and I just never felt like I had enough clothes to do it properly. And this year, or in the last year, I've sewn so much that I thought it was time that I stopped watching from the sidelines and I join in. Now I know you can, like, there's no set hard and fast rule about how many me-made clothes that you wear, but I felt like if you're gonna do it, you need to do it like every day. So that is what I attempted to do. So the next question is, what percentage of me-made clothes do you have in your closet? So actually I did post a closet tour a couple of months ago. I'll try to link that up here somewhere. And I'd say my closet is about somewhere between 80 and 90% me-made clothes now. I've done a lot of purging recently just because we redid our closet and I wanted to get rid of the things that I just wasn't wearing anymore. And a lot of my lifestyle has changed because I used to work in an office and I no longer need all those office clothes. So I did get rid of a lot of my ready-to-wear clothes. So now I do think I am around the 80 or 90% handmade clothing. So question 3 is, do you still purchase ready-to-wear? If so, has sewing changed the amount you purchase? So I still do purchase a little bit of ready-to-wear clothing. Mostly it is like sportswear, so like yoga pants and athletic tops and athletic zip-ups and stuff like that. Obviously I make my own lingerie now, so I don't buy that anymore. And jeans, I still have bought a couple of ready-to-wear jeans, and I have the ginger jeans pattern and I've done it a couple times. I think I have a good fit, but for some reason I can't give up my ready-to-wear jeans, so I still buy those. And in terms of how it's changed the amount I purchase, I definitely purchase a lot less clothing than I used to. I sort of like migrated that clothing budget into fabric budget instead, which has been nice. And mostly it's just because I don't like a lot of ready-to-wear clothing. Like, the whole reason that I started sewing was because I really liked that sort of like vintage aesthetic, and sewing was a cheaper way to achieve that. So I'm definitely buying a lot less ready-to-wear than I used to. Number 4 is, did you learn anything new about your MMMay clothing by joining the challenge? Yes, I learned that I don't like a lot of the MMMay clothing, especially some of like the earlier ones. I would wear them for a day, and if they weren't comfortable, I said, you know what, this is it, I'm getting rid of it. You know, I don't want to have a lot of things in my closet. I want to have a lot of things that fit really well. And so some of the clothing that I made when I first started sewing just isn't as perfect as I would like it to be. You know, it was like maybe the bodice hadn't been lengthened properly, or I didn't do a sway back adjustment or something like that, or my weight's changed. So I definitely got rid of a lot of my earlier me-made makes because they just didn't fit as well as I liked them to. I definitely still have more dresses than I need, but I absolutely loved wearing the Vogue 8577 like shirtwaist style dress. that was one of my favorite things to wear, and I have 2 of them that I've made. So there's definitely more of those in the plans because that was one of my favorite things to throw on in the month of May. Also, a lot of the dresses that I have with sleeves, I didn't like wearing as much because it was harder to wear like a sweater or something over top of it. So moving forward, I think it would definitely sew more things that are sleeveless, just because you can wear a sweater over top of it and make it warmer, or you can leave the sweater off if it's like a really, really hot day. And so I think that's a little bit more versatile than just having like short sleeves on something. Number 5, did you find anything difficult while participating in the challenge? The thing that I found most difficult was that sometimes I really just wanted to wear my comfy workout clothes. It's pretty much my standard uniform when I'm at home, just because I like to go for a walk or work out in the morning, and then I just end up kind of wearing those for a few more hours in the day. So that was the thing that was more difficult for me, is just like forcing myself out of those like trashy clothes and into like real human attire. And part of that is MMMay, and part of that is because I work from home. So like when you work from home, you really have to make a conscientious effort to like dress up and be a human, because no one knows that you're still wearing the same pajama pants you had on yesterday. So that was the challenge part of MMMay. So question 6, what did you feel was best about the challenge, or lessons for you that you learned? I think the best thing about the challenge was that it forced me to wear some of the things that I haven't picked up in a long time. I think I get really stuck in wearing like my favorite shirt over and over again, or my favorite bra over and over again. And part of the MMMay challenge oath that I made to myself was that I wanted to wear everything at least once before I repeated it. So I think that was good, because it forced me to take like a harder look at my wardrobe and, you know, decide which things weren't fitting the way that I wanted them to, and call them out of the flock. And I think I got a better understanding of the type of clothes that I really like wearing. I like wearing button-up shirts when it's just a little bit more casual, or Ogden camis are also really nice when you just want to throw something on and get going. So I think like just forcing myself to wear everything I own instead of like that small myopic portion of your clothing was really helpful lesson for me to learn. And then the last question is, will you join the challenge again? Yes, I definitely will join the challenge again. I don't know if next year I will shoot for wearing MMMay clothes every single day. I might go for more like 5 times a week, or yeah, I mean, I think it's a good thing to do. I think that even outside of the month of May, I really personally need to work harder to wear more of those clothes that I've spent so much time and effort in creating. And who cares if I look a little bit silly going to the grocery store in a full skirt 50s dress? Like, I need to learn to be more confident in myself and wear the clothes that I love, no matter what anyone else thinks, whether it's the month of May or it's any day of the year. So I'm going to join the challenge again, but I'm going to definitely take a lot of the lessons that I have learned this month and apply them in the interim. So lastly, of course, we need to tag some other people with this, and I'm going to tag Sean of Kittenish Behaviour. So Sean, it's the ball's in your court now. I put all of the questions in the description box below, and I can't wait to see what you say. See you next time.